Hey guys, welcome back. How are you? I hope you are good and doing well. So in the last lecture, what we did that we created a dashboard where we were displaying all the saved jobs into the users list, and then we implemented the functionality where user can remove the saved job from his list. Okay, now we will display the removed jobs from his saved list here, and then we will allow users to, if he wish to save this job again. Okay, so what we can do here, that we can just add a query into the controller where that what we are doing, saved jobs. So here we will write another query, that is removed saved job, removed saved jobs, and then where dot not. So look at the difference between both the queries. What this query will do, that this query will find all the user saved jobs for the current user where removed from favorite at is nil. Okay, and what is the next query will do, that it will find all the user saved jobs where dot not. Okay, that means where removed from favorite at is not nil. Okay, so this is how we can write this query. Okay, and now we need to do a similar thing in the my saved jobs template. So here what we can say, let's say add a heading, for example say h3 class mb4, and then my saved jobs. Okay, so if you look at this, it will show my saved jobs, and then here in the next thing what we can do, you can just keep it. What you can do here is, let's remove the entire heading, saved but removed from the list. Okay, and here removed saved jobs. Okay, and then what we need to do here, that add to saved jobs. Okay, and here between danger to between success, let's say. Okay, however one can see one can think about that we are just playing with that. Okay, so we are playing. So now if you refresh it, okay, so you can see saved but removed from the list. So what you can do, add to saved job. Okay, but now here I will show you one thing, that here what we are doing, that user saved job path, saved job. So we directly setting the removed from favorite at as date time. Okay, but here we need to handle this action differently. Okay, so here first we need to remove this data turbo confirm, because we don't need that confirmation here. And here we need a parameter, and that parameter is like let's say a to saved list true. Okay, and if you go to the browser and refresh the page, and if you inspect hover on this link, you can see it is adding a query string which is saved jobs slash 3 question mark 8 to saved list equal to true. Okay, so now what we need to do, that come here into the update action, and then we need to check something here, like if params, what is the params name that we added here, if params add to saved list. Okay, so if this params is present, if this params is present, then what we need to do, let's say removed at equal to nil. Okay, else removed at is date time dot now. Removed at equal to date time dot now. Okay, and now we can use this variable here, removed favorite at is here. Okay, so removed it. So look at this thing, if this add to saved list is present, then it should not be removed. So removed at is nil. Otherwise, if this is not present, then removed at equal to date time dot now. Okay, so here you can see we are adding the query parameters along with the string, along with the URL. So you can see that how we can add the query string to the resource URLs in the Rails. Okay, and here we want to remove it from saved jobs. We don't need any custom query here, a custom argue a query parameter here. Okay, so now here you can see if we are getting this query parameter, then we will save the removed at to nil. If we are not getting, then removed at is datetime dot now. Okay, now let's see whether it is working or not. Okay, so if we refresh the browser and click on this add to saved jobs, you can see that we are seeing all the saved jobs for the users. Okay, so but here you can see that one thing, like for example, let's remove it from the list. Okay, remove this from the list as well, remove this from the list as well, and the last one as well. So here you can see we are seeing these titles like my saved jobs and saved but removed from the list. That means this icon should be visible only when user has active saved jobs, and this will be visible only when user has unfavorite jobs. Okay, or where the removed from favorite at is nil is present. Okay, so that we need to add a handle. So we will use the if else in the my saved jobs. So here what we will do, that if saved jobs, so what we can do, we can simply add an if block here. If saved jobs dot present, if it is present, then end this block. And same thing is here. If removed from saved jobs present, then display this within the block. Okay, so now end this and save it now and go to the browser, refresh the browser. Okay, so there is some error. Let's see what error it is showing. If at the rate saved jobs dot present, let's say whether we have proper ending of the statements or not. Okay, I did not add if statement here. Okay, so now this should work. So go to the browser, refresh the page. So you can see that we are not seeing the my favorite job section here. Why? Because we added the if condition. Now let's say try to add this job. So saved but removed title from the list should not be visible after adding this job to the saved jobs. Okay, so you can see that that gone. So this is working fine as in terms of UI as well. Okay, so that's all for this lecture. What we did here, that we allowed users to save a job to his favorite list again if he has already removed it from favorite list, or if there is no remove from favorite list, then we can remove a job from the favorite list. Okay, so this is what we done. Now in the next lecture we will work on our next task. Okay, but that's all for this, and we will discuss the next task into the next lecture. Till then, tata, goodbye, take care, stay safe.